There is a message from Dr. Fred Matiang'i to all leaders, either in opposition or in government. Matiang'i has given this message. It's a heavy message. It's a very heavy message. If it was my will, I would have even given Matiang'i just 5 years to lead this country to see what he will do. I'm not partial, but I'm just saying, if it were my will, I would have just given Matiang'i, even if 3 years, 4 years, to just govern this country to see what he will do for the great Kenya. There is this message I'm going to play for you. There's a clip that I've seen going around about Dr. Fred Matiang'i, and they said it, I guess yesterday, if not on Friday, when they were on a gathering. I guess it was yesterday. There is a message, a very heavy message, very strong and emotional message he has delivered to Kenyans. If you listen to it, your tears will just drop out of your eyes. That man seems to be a motivational speaker. That man gives hope. That man gives hope to younger generation that there is always light at the end of the tunnel. There will be a good Kenya. Ni mtu ambaye anatutia moyo kwamba even if we are going through all this hell, even if we are going through all these economical things, one day, one time, Kenya will shine again. Kenya will come up again. Kenya will rise again. That is the message from Dr. Fred Matiang'i. And I just like the message. I like the message. They say, kill the messenger, but spare the message. I mean, kill the message, but spare the messenger. I don't know how they say it. Mtaniambia vile wanasema. But truly, I fail to understand this man, Dr. Fred Matiang'i. He seems to be the man the God sent. He's not that holy, because you always say, I'm not holier. Anasema kwamba yeye si kwamba ni mwokovu zaidi ya wengine. Hamna. He just say, the only reason why I like him is because he's very true and honest. Matiang'i is not just hiding around the bush. He will not tell you that I'll give hustler, I'll make Kenyans millionaires, I'll give Kenyans money. No, he's saying things need to be done the way they are supposed to be done, on the right way. That is the message from Matiang'i. And he has also put a reminder to those who are in government that you cannot just serve in government forever. Kenyatta was there, he's no longer there. Moi was there, he's no longer there. And you remember who was Moi. Kibaki was there, Kibaki is not there. It's no more. Those who served under him, they are no more. They are no more. So he has reminded those who are in government that everything has its time. Please subscribe. Let's listen to Dr. Fred Matiang'i.
Those in government, take advice from me for free. You might feel nice and you are seated in those offices, you are being guarded and so on. It can actually happen, and it will happen. Trust me, that when the country slides to chaos, you will also be a victim of those problems. So let's do the best we can. And I have followed, and yesterday my staff gave me last night a readout of some of the programs that you have here. Your deputy apostle who is running a program on Voices of Hope and a planned caravan of peace across the country. Actually, Mheshimiwa Kalonzo, when this church runs that caravan of peace across the country, I'm willing to participate, and all of you, my brothers in the opposition, will be willing to work with Pastor Apostle Musili on that caravan of peace. So that we'll preach peace, we'll preach reconciliation to our country, living together. Finally, and if I had more time, I would speak on this, but I just want to ask all our religious leaders, both those who are here and those who are not here in the country. You have a duty now of trying the best you can to mobilize us and call us back to humanity. Because these senseless killings you are seeing happening here, these abductions and so on, is like actually as a country we have now entertained a cult that offers human life as sacrifices. There is no difference between those idols that we read in parts of the Bible who offered human sacrifices and how lives are being treated in the circumstances in which we are talking now. Our country has got serious problems. Two things that concern me most in that respect: how hate has become a weapon of political mobilization. Those of us here in the opposition, if we had time to tell you the wars that we go through and the treatment that we have been receiving, even from our fellow citizens who are in government. I was in Korea for a function last week with the Kibiriti, where a public institution is ordered to actually deny services to a whole village for several hours just because I was there and I'm a leader from the opposition. You know, when you get to that kind of situation, the country is sliding to chaos and many other things which we don't want to profile and bore you with this morning. I ask you, my brothers and sisters, one, let's pray for our country and let's pull together. The God who created us wants us to be together. Let us be together, love one another. And sometimes I want to say this to you. Sometimes it ought not to matter whether you are in government or in the opposition. We are Kenyans first and anything else second. So that hatred and that pain with which sometimes we are treated, you know, the government has taken this habit. When you see the things they say, for example, about Kalonzo or something like that, that intense hate, it ought not to be there. Politics is not war, and the elections are not war, so that we must kill people, injure others, abduct others, so that we can survive. We can still live and operate in this society even after we have competed one with another, focusing as we must on developing this country for our children and our children's children. Lastly, I wish you all the best, Apostle. You are doing a fantastic job. We shouldn't take this for granted. This is not just building the country. This is going far out and very, very far away from just building the country to nourishing our souls, caring for our survival, caring for our future, and caring especially for our spiritual future. May the Lord strengthen your hand for the good work ahead, and may God bless you.